Today is going to be a recap episode from episode 1 of this small series I'm making. And this is mostly to clarify my mistakes and trying to, fix some things that I've been trying to make sense of. Turns out I have my notes written wrong and I'm trying to figure it out as I go. But now I figured it all out, and now we're just going to be reading 37, 39, 40, and 41, as those are the main books. We're going to be reading Genesis 37, 39, 40, 41, as those mostly talk about the story of Joseph the Dreamer. Right? Yeah. And now we're going to be starting at chapter 37. I think I left off at 11, so we're going to be starting now at 12. We're going to be reading it from we're going to read it from Genesis chapter 37, 12 to once we're done at 36. And then I'm going to be stopping along the way to clarify some things or to, explain them and how to connect them to the real life. And of course, we're going to be, after we finish 37, we're going to 39 next episode. Alright? May you get your Bible, go to Genesis chapter 37, 12. Now his brothers went to the pasture. Their father flocked near the Shechem. And Israel said to Joseph, "Are you not brothers of the pasturing flock at the Shechem? Come, I will send you to them." And he said, "Here I am." So he said to him, "Go and now see, is it the well that your brothers who are with the flock, and bring me with word." All right. So he sent him in the valley of Hebron, and came to Shechem. And the man found out that wandering in the fields, and the man asked him, "What are you seeking?" "I am seeking my brothers," he said. "Tell me, please, where are they pasturing the flock?" Genesis chapter 37, 17. And the man said, "They have gone away. I've heard them say, 'Let's go to Dothan.'" So Joseph went after his brothers and found them at Dothan. They saw him after afar, and before he came near them, they conspired against him to kill him. So we can see this is the first conflict that Joseph has been going through his life. So so this can be connecting to your life, as maybe you're going through something difficult through your life. Maybe for adults, you're going through a divorce or a breakup. But for people like me, probably a hard test, or trying to figure out what you're going to be doing with your grades, or how to, get a girlfriend or something. Now if we can go to Genesis chapter 37, 18. They saw him from before and came near to him and conspired against to kill him. Recap. Genesis chapter 37, 19. They said to one another, "Here comes the dreamer. Come now, let us kill him and throw him into one of the pits. Then we'll say him, a fierce animal has devoured him. And we'll see what becomes of his dreams." But then Reuben heard it, and he rescued him out of their hands, saying that, "Let us not take his life." And Reuben said to them, "Shed no blood. Throw him to the pit here in the wilderness. But no one lay a hand on him, that he might rescue him out of their hand and restore him to his father." So Joseph came to his brothers, and they stripped him from his robe and wore the robe of many colors that he wore. And they took him, threw him into the pit. The pit was empty, and there was no water in it. As we can see, they were actually conspiring to kill him. But as we can see, Reuben, one of the brothers, actually said, let's not kill him, let's not shed blood. As we can see here, God actually saved Joseph's life using Reuben as a way to save him. So we can see here that maybe it looks bad now, but maybe in the future someone will save you, or someone will make things just a bit better. Like after you can solve it along the way yourself. And to chapter 37, verse 25. And they sat down to eat, and looking up, they saw the cavern Israelites coming to Gilead, with their camels bearing gum, balm, and myrrh. Gum, balm, and myrrh are types of oils that they used in the past. So, like we use olive oil, or oil to to cook and stuff. Well, in the past they were used pretty much like for enchanting, or like, giving things to God. Now, let's go to chapter 37:26. Then Judah said to his brothers, what profit is it to kill our brother and conceal his blood? Come, let us tell him that Israelites are not our hand. Let not our hand be upon him, for as our brother, our own flesh, our brothers listen to and his brothers listen to him. This is coming from the brother Judah, as Judah actually wanted to sold off his brother to the Israelites, as you can see here. Okay? Meaning that, again, things might look bad now, but later on it will be better. To the point that even the person who's mean to you or bad to you, only using you for profit, maybe you will get profit from it too, but in a grander way as they've forsaken you. And Genesis chapter 37, 28. Then the Midianite traders passed by, and they drew Joseph up and lifted him out of the pit, and sold him to the Ishmaelites. Funny word. For 20 shekels and silver. They took Joseph to Egypt. As we can see, Judah's plan actually worked, and sold off his brother for 20 shekels. Silver actually. For 20 shekels of silver. So pretty much the old currency back then, where they actually used precious materials to make better, to use as money, like we use dollars and coins, pennies now. I do not know the conversion rates of 20 shekels or 20 shekels of silver to now. Maybe Google that later on. And now we go to Genesis chapter 37, 30. Yeah. And returned his brothers. Actually, 29. When Reuben returned to the pit and saw that Joseph was not in the pit, he tore the clothes and returned to his brothers and said, the boy is gone, where shall I go? Then they took Joseph's robe and slaughtered a goat and dripped the robe in the blood. And they sent the robe to many colors and brought it to their father and said, this is what we found. Please identify whether it's your son's robe or not. And he identified and said, it's my son's robe. The fierce animal has devoured him. Joseph's, without a doubt, been torn into pieces. Then Jacob tore his garments and put a sackcloth on his loins and mourned his son for many days. And his sons and all his daughters rose up to comfort him. But he shall refuse and comfort him and said, no, I shall go down to Sheol, my son, mourning. Thus his father wept for him, meaning that the Midianites had sold him in Egypt to Potiphar, the officer of Pharaoh, captain of the guard. As we can see here, they actually concealed, while they actually, kept it a secret that they sold their own brother, flesh and blood, for 20 silver, shekels of silver. And as we can see from that, in the past, people were just, people, and you can literally sell them as slaves back then. But to see that he actually became he actually became the slave of an officer, Pharaoh, captain of the guard. Later on, we're going to see that's going to turn into a good and bad thing. But to say right now that his father actually mourned for him for many days, meaning that someone still does care about you. Someone will care about you. If no one does, God will. Maybe I will too. Well, that's chapter 37. That's Genesis chapter 37 for you, and I hope you have a good day.